Carolina for some Sunday afternoon volleyball as the Merrimack Warriors come to town to take on the Queens Royals. Merrimack sitting at 1-3. They got losses to number 4 Penn State, Harvard, and Mount Olive, but it is Merrimack's first year as a program, and they got that coveted first win against Barton College. They won that 3-1. A lot of standout players in that, but 9 freshmen for this Merrimack team, and taking on a more established Queens Royals. And usually watching Queens games this year, the first year of Division I, you're not used to seeing the veteran Queens team have the upper hand, but that's the case today. A lot more juniors, seniors on this team have played for Coach Jeremy Price for a couple of years. He's in his 6th season, 178 and 209 record. They're coming off an 18-12 season from last year. We caught up before the game. He was saying they didn't start the season how they wanted, but they sided out upwards of 70% of the balls in their last outing, and if they can stay at that number, Coach thinks they will have a fair amount of success down the stretch. Right now you're seeing the starters get introduced for the Royals. Number 15, Riley Mulkey right there. 23, Jack Brinkman. 13, Daniel Leitao leading the team in kills. He has set the pace for the Queens offense. Number 1, Logan McDonald, the defensive specialist, sitting at 5'7" in the white jersey, and another defensive specialist, Guillermo Jordan, right behind him. He's a senior. Some of that veteran presence we've talked about. Merrimack's on the right side. They have their starters. Like I said, a lot of freshmen, and a lot of freshmen are the ones making the production on offense for this Merrimack team. Coached by head coach Ray Lewis. He's in his first season. Previously coached at Central State University, then was tabbed to take Merrimack to the next level, give them a full sponsored program. Before his time at Central State University, he was at Benedictine in Mesa, Arizona, won an NAIA National Championship in 2019. So we know he knows how to build a winning program. Coach Price has seen success in his days here at Queens, and we're about ready to get set to serve things off here. To get a recap of those games Merrimack has played, Penn State lost in 3 sets. Penn State, one of the best teams in the country, number 4. Then they took out Harvard out of the Ivy League, 3 sets again. Mount Olive in 3 sets. And then finally Barton College at 3-1. But getting ready to serve is Brian Schwab. He had 26 assists versus Lees McRae, the last win in the first win of the season that Queens had, as now Merrimack last hit by number 13. That's Matthew Moats. It goes out. Point for the Royals. Best of 5 sets, first to 3 wins. Royals looking to advance to 500 on the year. Queens also has just a much bigger roster. I believe it was 24 members of the Royals roster, if memory serves, and only 15 for Merrimack, as now things get tied up. Number 4, Carson Bashford, leads the team in assist. He's back to serve. Out again. Last touched by Merrimack on the serve from Bashford. Now Jack Brinkman, the senior, 6'2", from Ohio. Went to Bishop Watterson High School and actually is a transfer student himself from Urbana University. And now there's an ace for Brinkman. Senior outside hitter, has a big part of this team, that veteran leadership we talked about. Also a large presence outside Not one of the biggest guys on this team, but that's because they got middle hitters like Fletcher Murphy standing at 6'8", and Sev Alton as well. So 3-2, Queens in the lead. Logan Whitaker, he had 11 kills against Barton. There's the serve. Pressed up, the finish, no good. It's blocked on the other side. Matthew Moats with the attempt. And now they're giving the point to Merrimack. It's gonna be 3-3, Warriors, Royals all tied up. Whitaker gets another chance at it. Then that 6'3" from West Palm Beach, Florida. Queens coming right back. And now Dewhurst, who's had 5 kills against Penn State, which led the team, which just about shows you how that match went. But now a big swing from Zyshawn Lang. Double-digit kills for him against Barton. Sticking with the hot hand of Whitaker at the serve. Good dig there from Guillermo. Big swing on the outside from Leitao. And a block for Merrimack. 5-3 Warriors take a 2-point lead. Another great dig coming from Guillermo Jordan. A block going off of Riley Mulkey. And now the other way, Mulkey puts up a 2. 2 blocks lead to the point. Royals only trail by 1. Mulkey's first game as a Royal was their last win against Lees McRae. Here he is to serve. Another big swing coming from Zyshawn Lang. Has a lot of bounce in his step, can get way over that net, goes for the block. Hayes gets the kill. Mulkey will stay on the serve. The 6'5" grad student from right here in Charlotte, played high school at Charlotte Catholic High School. And now there's a miscommunication between Mulkey and Brinkman. And Miles DeWurst gets credit for the kill. Royals keep it going, sent over. There's the 6'8" junior Fletcher Murphy now in down the middle. Here's the set, and the swing from Brinkman goes out. Point for the Warriors, 7-5 in the first set. Right now, Merrimack hitting at a 9.1% hit percentage. The Royals in the negatives right now. Hayes on the other side, blocked right on the net. Zyshawn Lang, the freshman from Las Vegas, Nevada, standing tall to get the block. Lang is also a transfer student from Central State University, which, if that sounds familiar to you, that's where their head coach Ray Lewis came from before being tabbed to start this program, bringing Lang with him. One of only a handful of transfer students on this Merrimack team. The rest all freshmen. Down the middle, a great save from Brinkman and Jordan. And it looks like it's going to be Merrimack's serve, 9-5 in the first set. 3 kills as a team for Merrimack, just 1 for the Royals. Set up on the other side. Hayes blocked once again by Lang, and Dewhurst punched over by Thez. Brinkman just can't get it over the net. Now a 5-point lead for Merrimack, and the Royals starting to fall early. Now, like I said, best to 5 sets. So if they lose one, it's not the end of the world, but they want to start strong at home. Trickles over the net, saved by Murphy. The swing by Leitao finds the inside of the box. That's a kill for Daniel Leitao, coming off 11 in the win versus Lees McRae. Four-way tie in that last game for leader in kills. Leitao had 11, as well as a few others. Sterling Sims has been a big part as the Royals put a run together, 10-7. Like I said, a big roster for the Royals, but a lot of talent. And you could say the opposite for Merrimack. Not as big of a roster, but a lot of freshmen with tons of potential. Serve from Leitao. Side out, it's gonna be fault off the serve, 11-7. 4-point lead as now we'll see Lang serving. See him get up there. Now Hayes on the other side as Lang's taken out of position, and Hayes capitalizes. The outside hitter from Dallas, Texas, went to Green Hill School, had 9 kills and 2 aces against Long Island University. That was his best showing, and now here's an ace to follow it up. Already a good first set out for Hayes. Hayes tries to put some power behind it, bounces off the net. 12-9. Merrimack leads right now. Hayes leading in kills for the Royals with 2. Daniel Leitao has 1. But 2 errors for a -200 hit percentage. And now Brinkman goes up for the attack. The big swing off the top of the net and back down on the Queens side of the court, 13-9. Miles Dewhurst, the offensive juggernaut for Merrimack, with the serve flicked over by Murphy. Queens thought they might have scored, and they do. Now down to just a 3-point lead for Merrimack. Hayes and Mulkey, only 2 players with blocks for the Royals so far. Just tipped over. There's a point for Merrimack to get the 4-point lead back. And Hayes actually had a smile on his face because I think they all knew they should have gotten that, but the miscommunication led to a point for the Warriors. Now an ace coming from number 9 in white, Xander Thez, as we're gonna get a timeout at 15-10. First team to 15 is Merrimack. So in the first set, a 5-point lead. The Royals find themselves trailing early. We're going to take a quick break here, but we'll be right back when play resumes. Xander Thez coming off the ace. Now with the serve, and right back is Hayes, but it's out. Doesn't get inside the line. 6-point lead for the 6-point lead for the Warriors. Royals sitting now with 10. Daishan Lang with 2 kills, leading the way for Merrimack, but now the Warriors falter and Queens takes advantage 16-11. And back where we started, Brian Schwab. Graduate setter with the serve. Daishan from the back. Kept up by Merrimack. Other side. Logan Whitaker gets the kill, 17 for the visiting Warriors. We're getting a coach's challenge by Jeremy Price, and the Royals are going to take another look to see if that was touched. Right now, Merrimack with only 14 attacks but 4 kills and only 3 attack errors. Queens with 18 attacks, 4 kills, 7 errors. Negative hit percentage of 16.7%. And 16 attacks, 5 kills for Merrimack. Both teams try to stay warm as the officials review that last point. It was a kill registered for Logan Whitaker. Had 11 kills in his last outing. This would be his this would be his first of today's game, if that call stands. One timeout already taken just a little bit ago. And the Royals not starting the way they want, and we get a call. The call is reversed. Instead of 17-11, we're going to get 16-12. Royals just with a 4-point deficit. Brian Schwab back to serve once again. Received by Merrimack, 13 in white, pushing it over. Now a big swing from Letau. Schwab goes up for Brinkman, who lays it down. Brinkman gets his first kill of the game and makes it 16 19-13. Schwab on a streak. Heads back to serve once again. Goes off the net, makes it 17-13, but rather than that 17-11 score, the Royals pick up 2. Carson Bashford serving once again for Merrimack, had a career-high 48 assists against Barton in their first win as a program. Goes off the top of the net, called a point for the Warriors, 18-13 first set. If you're just joining us, I'm Nick Kloss. Merrimack visiting Queens for the first time. First win in program history came just a few days ago, as now they go on a little bit of a run, 19-13, and a timeout is needed. So we'll take a break here. The score is 19-13, Merrimack in control. All right, back in the swing of things, 19-13, Merrimack leads. Big swing from Zayshawn Lang, sent right back, Royals. Make it 14. Now Brinkman. Gets over, kept up by Kyle Standage, the defensive specialist in blue for Merrimack, but the Royals get the point in the end. They keep on battling back. That's pretty much been it this whole game. Merrimack has been ahead almost all along. And right there, an ace for Brinkman. And now Merrimack has to take a timeout as Queens creeping back in, 19-16. We got a 3-point game in the first set. We'll be right back. Stick with us. All right, Brinkman coming off an ace to make it 19-16. The Royals storming back whenever they get the chance. And then it stops right there, 20-16. Merrimack needs 25 to take the first set. Ray Lewis, the head coach for Merrimack, coming out to talk to his players. Logan Whitaker coming off. It's number 21 in white, Kyle Wagner, the freshman from Orland Park, Illinois, gets the serve. Out on the right side. The lead is back down to 3. Sean Lang still leading the match with 3 kills. Second highest is 2 for Hayes. And a big swing on the near side, sent way far, 20-18. Queens slowly but surely getting back in. Almost blocked, side out now for Merrimack. Last touched by Matthew Moats. Here's Moats on the serve. Sends it deep. Royals pick up another point. A lot of these points have been coming from really Merrimack making mistakes. The Royals have done well to take advantage and get kills when they can. But Merrimack is giving them a way back in. Swung down on by number 9, Xander Thez. Guillermo Jordan with a good dive attempt for the dig. Doesn't get there just in time. 22-19. 3 more points for Merrimack, and they take the first set. Anthony Clapp, the sophomore, back to serve for, I believe, the first time today. Hayes now going to Leitao on the near side. Goes back over Murphy, sending it. Kept up, a good volley here. Other side, Hayes drops it down, side out. Queens now only trails by 2. Like I said earlier, the Royals looking to get a win and go back to 500. A little reset early into the season. So far, losses to LIU and North Greenville University. Hayes with the serve. Big swing and blocked by the Royals. That's the near side with Murphy and Leitao, as well as number 6, Brian Schwab, building a wall to send that back. Queens with 3 blocks so far in this first set as Hayes sends it into the net to make it 23-21. The Royals trying to fight back so they don't go down early, dropping this first set. Merrimack would love to steal the first set on the road. Sent up, other side, Brinkman. Doesn't get the hard kill, but was touched. So 23-22. 2 evenly matched teams. Merrimack coming in at 1-3. Queens, as I said, at 1-2. Now here, a new player in is Michael Sacha with the serve. Near side, big swing, number 5, Logan Whitaker. Set point for Merrimack, as we will get a timeout. Coach Price wants to talk things over before the potential final point. 24-22 in the first set here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Final point, 24-22. Merrimack can win it right here. Jordan keeps it up. Schwab going back to Brinkman. Brinkman gets rejected right back down. And it looks like there's going to be some sort of foul as number 13, Matthew Moats, right after blocking, walked up to Brinkman on the ground under the net. Don't know what he said, but he had some choice words there. The intensity was there. There was a call, but first set still goes to Merrimack. Number 13 gets the foul in Moats. But we're up 1-0. Merrimack is over the Royals. Now we reset to 0-0 as they talk things over. .230 until the next set begins. We're going to go back to a quick break, but don't go anywhere. Second set coming up. Welcome back. First set is done. Merrimack took it 25-22. Here's that first set stats. Queens, 7 kills, 26 attacks, 6 digs, and 3 blocks. Well, tied there, Merrimack only 3 blocks as well. 8 digs, so just +2 attacks. Actually, 1 less, but 8 kills. A higher hit percentage on attacks for Merrimack, and that's really been the trend here. Merrimack not taking as many chances on the offensive, but when they do, they hitting at 4% right now, as opposed to the Royals, negative 3.8%. Second set ready to get underway. Merrimack feeling great on the road. They get the first set. They're ahead. Royals have to battle back. Carson Bashford back to serve. He's had 3 aces on the year. Gets the approval from the official, and we're underway. Kept up by by Mulkey. Set back up, 13, and White again sends it down. But Moats doesn't get the kill. Royals get the first point of the second set. Royals also may have shot themselves in the foot a little in that first set. They got 6 service errors. The Warriors only with 4. Hayes thought he had it on the swing from the near side. Doesn't get it, 1-1. Switching up the servers, Logan Whitaker. Going back, his season hit percentage of negative 3.2%. Opposite down, Royals take a 1-point lead. Whitaker, though, with only 15 kills on the year, the freshman from Florida, averaging 1.15 kills per cent, but there's Zayshawn Lang with the finesse touch, dropping it down to make it 2-2. He's definitely, as of now, been the most impressive player probably in this game, but definitely for Merrimack. Moats with the serve, kept up by Jordan. Murphy with the fake swing. Leitao gets rejected at the net by Xander Thiz. Moats stays to serve. He's got 2 aces on the year. Good dig from Jordan. Out of reach for Logan Whitaker, but encouragement coming from Matthew Moats. As I said, it's going to be a trend this whole game. A lot of freshmen on this team. Right now, number 3 in white, Miles Dewhurst, is a junior, but he's one of the only veterans on the court right now. Sent right back. That's Murphy and Brian Schwab. Tao with the serve. Other side, Zayshawn Lang. The big swing, side out, 5-3. Queens with the lead over the Warriors. Starting to hear some energy from the Queens bench, trying to get their team back in them. They know they're down a set. Tipped over. Stays up. Other side, Hayes off the net. It's going to be a point for Merrimack. Right now, all freshmen for Merrimack except for 2. Number 9 in white, the senior Xander Thiz, as well as number 3, Miles Dewhurst. Dewhurst, a transfer from San Diego Miramar College. There he is on the far side, kept up. Set for Lang. Merrimack keeping it alive. Dewhurst. Last touched by Jordan. Side out Merrimack, 6-5, only a 1-point lead for Queens. Dewhurst coming to Merrimack from Fallbrook, California. He releases that serve, goes into the table. Warriors get the point, 6-6, all tied up. If you're just joining us, Merrimack took the first set 25-22. They are up 1-0. Stays in. There's the junior Dewhurst with an ace. His second of the season. His second of the game, third of this season. And now Queens comes right back to tie it up 7-7. 3 aces for each team, as you saw that graphic pop up. Royals still in the negatives for hit percentage, but getting better. Merrimack, 10 kills, 10 errors, and even 0. And a big swing from Whitaker, but the Royals get big and send it back down 8-7. Coming in to this game, Merrimack had 124 kills, the opponent's 139. Now they stack up with the Royals, only 102 kills for Queens as it gets tied up once again, 8-8. Now the senior Bez with the serve, giving the Royals the lead as the libero, number 11, Kyle Standage, comes back in. Led the team with 4 digs against Penn State, 15 digs against Barton. Big swing from Dewhurst. It looked like Hayes got under it, but the official's hand goes the other way, 9-9. All tied up. It's going to be close the whole way through. These two teams, both new to new levels, and this school, as everyone knows, Queens has been going through a transition to Division I in all sports, and Merrimack building this program this year. Whitaker's hit is out, as we get a coach's challenge, this time from Ray Lewis, the first season head coach for Merrimack. First year this team has been together, 9 freshmen, a couple of upperclassmen, and 1 sophomore making up this team. Queens right now with a 1-point lead. And it looks like we're going to get a quick decision. It is a point for Queens. 10-9 is the score in the second set. Royals with the lead, they want to keep it. Already down 1 set to none. First to 3 wins. Royals want to get back to 500. Merrimack trying to pick up a win on the road to go to 2-3. Miscommunication there, and just unable to get to it was Whitaker. Another point for Queens, 2 in a row. Hayes still leading in kills, but starting to spread out a little more. He has 3, Littell has 2, Brinkman has 2, and Murphy has 2. Riley Mulkey adding on an additional 1. And just unable to receive the serve from Brinkman. Another point, 12-9 for Queens. As Brinkman has 3 aces on the day. Goes back, received by Standage. Other side, Lang. Picked up by Jordan, the defensive specialist for Queens. Got under it very well there, but just couldn't keep control. It bounced out. Gives the serve back to Merrimack, making it a 12-10 match. Hayes returns the serve. Other side, Littell gets rejected. 13 on 13, that's Matthew Moats. Gets the block. One-point set. You get a timeout once the first team gets to 15. Queens 3 away, Merrimack 4. Set up, and there's Mulkey getting his second kill of the game. Getting back the 2-point lead. Mulkey only played in 3 sets this year, all of those coming against Barton, now 4. Counting that last one against Merrimack. Lang goes with a changeup shot. Queens stays with it. Now coming at the bench. Great save from Dewhurst, who keeps it alive pretty much over his coach's head. Queens gets the point in the end, but still a fantastic effort play from the 6'4" junior from California. Mulkey with the serve. Lang coming right back. Great save. And the point goes to the Royals. Brian Schwab diving on the other side, and there it is, 15-11. Queens leading by 4 in the second set, trying to answer, trailing 1-0 after the first. (15-11), Queens leading the second set over Merrimack. Riley Mulkey right now serving. Kept up. Lang trying to send it to the other side, just out of play. (16-11). Now Daniel Littell has 3 kills, as well as Hayes with 3. Both in negative hitting percentages at the moment. Dewhurst sending it over. Set up for Hayes. Hayes puts it down and inside. The serve goes right back to Mulkey, 17-11. Picked up, Lang gives it back. Couldn't be contained on the other side. Looks like Schwab might have been last to touch it, 17-12 now. Oates serves. Kept up by the Royals, and the officials blow the play dead, called a point for Merrimack. Didn't seem to look like a net violation. Point for the Warriors, 17-13. Merrimack now leading in kills, 14-13 in the team comparison. Brinkman, Moats to Lang. Now Schwab to Murphy, sent back. Block for Thez. A good volley between these two teams. Lang again sending it back, blocked by Hayes. But they give him the point, last touched by Queens. 17-14. Tyshawn Lang has played very well. He's got 6 kills. And he's been aggressive, taking every chance he can get to load up his swing on the right side. Gets caught there as a player slides in to the table right in front of me. Oates will step out. Kyle Standage in, the libero for Merrimack. Guillermo Jordan, the libero in white for Queens. Ball finds the floor, makes it 18-15. In the second set, Merrimack's gonna serve, and it's gonna be Lang. Too much heat over the line, 19-15. Royals with a 4-point lead need to get to 25 to take the second set and tie things up. Here's Hayes, popped up, Lang tries to go over the net, crosses, just doesn't get all of it, so it falls right into the center, 20-15. Hayes with the serve, received by Standage. Lang, a changeup. Now Brinkman on the other side. Brinkman gets the kill, his third of the game, and a timeout for Merrimack. They have to collect as Queens goes on a run. Royals, they've led the whole way in the second set. Well, now they lead by 6. Only 4 more to go. We'll be right back. Second set, 21-15. Royals with the serve. Hayes tied with the lead with Daniel Leitao, 4 kills, also 4 errors. Even hit percentage of 0. They're giving it an ace to Hayes. 22-15, only 3 more points for the Royals to take the second set. Merrimack won the first 25-22. Whitaker picks it up. It got tangled by Carson Bashford at the net. Hayes already has 3 aces on the day. The height he gets on that serve, it's gonna be a point for the Warriors. It looks like foot on the line, but he absolutely ripped that one. (23-16). Merrimack really has to control the rest of this set if they want to win. Dewhurst going over, and it's out. 24-16. It's gonna be a set point for the Royals, and they did this last time as they bring in Michael Sacha to serve. Off the top of the hands, here's 14. Chris Peters in the game as well. Sent over, drops down, and the Royals take the second set. We're tied up 1-1. First one closer, 25-22. Second one, 25-16. Queens takes it. We're gonna take a break, but the third set coming soon. We got a close one. Welcome back. Third set almost ready to get going here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Queens University of Charlotte, the home of the Royals. As we look at our second set stats, Merrimack falling in the second set, 16 kills to 16, tied up there. Much more efficient this time were the Royals, 44 attacks for 16 kills, 53 attacks for Merrimack on the 16 kills, 12 digs to 15 for the Royals. Tied up again, 5 blocks to 5 blocks. It was 3 blocks to 3 blocks in that first set, so 8-8 in total. Queens playing much better in that second set and really handling Merrimack to win it 25-16. They ended on a 6-1 scoring run to win the last set. Hayes and Littau still leading the way. 4 kills for each. Mulkey now has 3. Brinkman with 3 as well. Fletcher Murphy with 2. On the other side, Zyshawn Lang has been tremendous. 7 kills, 2 digs, 2 blocks. Miles to Hurst. 4 kills, 3 errors. As Brian Schwob goes back to serve. And the third set is underway, and Merrimack comes out firing. Matthew Moats gets the kill. That'll be his second of the game. Now going out, it's 1-1, similar start to the last set. It's been very back and forth. It's a game of runs, as we saw how the Royals won that last set. So 2 very evenly matched teams. And everything's all square again. Now Hayes on the far side gets the point, 2-1. Brinkman, the 6'2" outside hitter, back to serve. Brinkman coming into this game had 14 kills and had the highest hitting percentage on the team at 63.6%. And a block and out. Littau gets the point. Royals with a 2-point cushion. Kept up by Standage. Trickling off the net. Great save by Littau and Schwob working together. Now Hayes gets rejected, kept up by Jordan. Cross side. Schwob has to dive, doesn't get there in time. 3-2. Now the serve over for Miles DeWurst. He's got 5 kills. Second behind Zyshawn Lang. Serve hits the net. A service error for Merrimack. And Queens back with the 2-point lead. Right now for the Royals' best hitting percentage, 60% for Riley Mulkey. As here's Littau. Doesn't get the point for the Royals Warriors. Make it 4-3. Mentioned it at the beginning, but Coach Price, head coach of Queens in his 6th season, 178 and 209 coming into this year. And there's Littau, who is rejected at the net. Logan Whitaker gets the block. And we're all tied up. From the first 2 sets, whoever took control early, and probably the first 10 points, got to 15 first, took that set. Put up, Hayes tries to poke it over. We've got a great battle going on the other side as Merrimack now takes the lead. But Zyshawn Lang and Hayes, that far side, number 2 versus number 2, both have tremendous jumping ability, get high over that net, are creative with their strikes as you see Hayes laying out. Two-point lead for Merrimack. Six-seven freshman from Arizona, Matthew Moats with the serve, goes off the net. A little Arizona connection for this Merrimack team with Ray Lewis. Coached at Benedictine in Mesa, Arizona. He's obviously brought some players with him. Carson Bashford from Gilbert, Arizona, as well as Xander Thez from Gilbert, Arizona. Matthew Moats from that same hometown, and Kyle Stanage from Arizona as well. 7-5 Merrimack. Zyshawn Lang gets the serve. Gets over Brinkman with a good dig. Just couldn't keep it in play as Schwab. Lang again. Official whistles it. Lang seemed to understand right away and clarified with the official, saying his bad. Gets this one over. Probably would have been over the line if Hayes had let it go, but still in play. And they're giving the point to the Royals, 8-6. Takes the ball out of the hands of Lang and into the hands of Hayes. Service error from Hayes gives a 3-point lead to Merrimack. Whitaker stands at 6'3", gets up there for the serve. Poked over by Murphy. And Lang, the miscommunication on the Warriors' side results in a point for Queens, 9-7. Now sent over from the Queens side, and the attack. Far side for Merrimack makes it 10-7. Xander Thez gets the kill. And there is another ace for Merrimack as Thez keeps it going. Gets the kill, now an ace to follow. Can he keep it up? This time off the top of the net, the point goes in favor of the Royals. They have Schwob back serving again, which usually leads to a good trend. Schwob sends it over. side out, Royals point, 11-9. 2-point deficit. Coming into the season, or into this game, the Royals only had 11 aces on the serve. Now another point for the Royals makes it a 1-point set, 11-10. Queens has 7 aces in this match. Now side out Warriors, making it 10-12. Hayes collects, puts it over Mulkey. It drops down, point at the spot and take it. 12-11. Queens keeps on battling back, just like in that first set. This time, can they take the lead? Brinkman kept up. DeWurst was on the other end of that dig. Here's the set and back. The point goes to Merrimack, coming off the hand of Matthew Moats. DeWurst with the serve. Mulkey, last to touch. Near side, Whitaker goes out. Point for the Royals. Just can't yet get over that 1-point hump. Mulkey now with the serve. And Merrimack answers right back, and it seems to be the same trend over and over. 1 point for Merrimack, 1 point for the Royals, and so on, so forth. Queens not able to go on a run to get them back to even or over the hump. If Merrimack gets the point in the next couple, it's going to be a timeout, first team to 15. But here's Queens making it 1-point set again. This time, can they even things up? Sent over. Merrimack the other way. Zyshawn Lang rips at it, comes right back and down. And the Royals finally capitalize on that opportunity, all tied up 14-14. And here's the serve. Tipped over, Murphy sends it right back, kept up by Standage. Brinkman on defense, Littau, he's rejected back. Hayes, and the block sent perfectly straight down. Who else? Zyshawn Lang to make it 15-14. Merrimack leads at the halfway point of the third set. We're all tied up at 1-1. We'll be right back with the rest of the third. Just stick with us. Welcome back. Queens Royals taking on the Merrimack Warriors. Merrimack in their first season as a men's volleyball program. Fronted by head coach Ray Lewis. As Lang, too much on it, goes out, makes it 15-15, and the Royals able to tie things up right again. Hayes to serve. Merrimack takes the next point, makes it 16-15. So now the Royals' next step is to try and take the lead. Finally got back to tying things up. Vander Thez gets the kill, assisted by Carson Bashford. Here's Brinkman. They give the point. Looks like it's going in the direction of Merrimack, and they switch it. It is going to Queens, 16-16. They were not very happy with that call. Price is happy it got figured out. Merrimack. Great defensive play from Hayes, but a side out for Merrimack, making it 17-16 in the third set. First set, if you're just joining us, was 25-22 in favor of Merrimack. Second one, 25-16. Queens took that one, tied it up at 1-1, and now Merrimack just barely leading the way. Littau gives it over. Now up Moats, blocked by Riley Mulkey, who played his first game as a Royal against Lees McRae in their first win of the season. And now it looks like he's becoming a staple in the starting lineup. Schwob, right over. Goes back, and the swing from Dewhurst is out. It's a point for the Royals. Here's the lead, 18-17. Queens back on top. Merrimack still leading in the kills category now, 24-21. 75 total attacks for the Warriors compared to Queens' 60. Queens really stepped up the efficiency after that first set. Going back, Queens gets the point, a 2-point lead late in the third set. Exactly what they needed. Merrimack also causing some issues themselves, 13 service errors, 4 more than Queens with only 9. Both have the same amount of aces. Kept in, Standage, the libero, keeping it up. Now Merrimack sends it over to Queens. Brinkman, other side, popped up, last touched by Merrimack, goes out. 20-17, 5 more points for the Royals to take this set. And we're going to get a timeout from Ray Lewis and the Warriors. Merrimack trailing by 3. Queens with a chance to go up 2-1 when we come back. Royals with a 3-point lead here in the third set. 20-17 is your score, all tied up 1-1. One of the teams looking for a lead, and Queens coming out hot, make it 21-17. Queens 1-2 on the season. Their one win coming against Lee's McRae. And a 1-3 team Merrimack here today on the road. Goes out, point for the Warriors. Their win came against Barton College, first in program history. Congratulations to the Warriors. And head coach Ray Lewis getting his first win starting this program. Losses coming against very respectable teams in Harvard and Penn State. Penn State, the 4th-ranked team in the country. Queens has a big one coming up soon. On Wednesday, they got number 1 ranked Hawaii, which should be a real test for the Royals. And a mix-up there. Jordan and Hayes dive for it. Makes it 21-19, and Merrimack now starting to threaten. Carson Bashford, freshman setter, back to serve. Goes out 22 for the Royals. 3 points left to take the third set. First one was 25-22. Second was 25-16 in favor of the Royals. Now we have a close one coming again. Brinkman, excuse me. Now Jordan to Hayes. Goes back. They're going to give the point to Merrimack, make it 20-22. I do apologize, that was Jack Brinkman. 23 in the dark blue for Queens. DeWer serves for Merrimack, but Hayes comes back. Last touched by the Warriors, 23-20. Queens just looking for 2 more points. And then they could think about closing this one out. Need 3 sets to win the match. Sean Lang sending it over. Here's Schwab. Hayes keeps it in. Arm goes left. That's for Queens. Set point. It's Riley Mulkey back to serve for Queens for a chance at the set. Comes back, Whitaker, other side. Given to the Royals, 25-20. Queens takes the third. Now they lead 2-1. When we come back, we have the 4th set and potentially the final set if Queens can close things out. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back for college volleyball here on YouTube. Here's the third set stats from the Royals and the Merrimack Warriors. 26 kills to 26 kills, all even, 84 attacks. So more efficiency for the Royals once again to their 67. 17 digs for Merrimack, 27 for Queens, and then all tied up, 8 blocks. So very even showing between these two teams. Queens does have the lead right now, 2-1. And the Royals will try to close this one out here in this set. We're in 4 of 5, 3 already been played. Brashford lays it in, kept up by Hayes, sent right back down. That's Brinkman on the far side, starts the scoring for the Royals. Brinkman back to serve. He has 7 kills, now tied with Hayes. Leitao has 6 as well. DeWurst, his strike sent back. Lang pokes it over, kept up, good volley between these two. DeWurst, right back. Guillermo Jordan looked like he got under it. They're giving the point to the Warriors, 1-1. And now Whitaker taking a tip out of Lang's book and poking it down. Serve is with Merrimack. DeWurst with his second straight. Slammed down by Brinkman. That is a side out. Last touch by Merrimack to make it 2-2. 88 attacks in total for Merrimack, 70 for Queens, 8 blocks all tied up. Lang gets it over the net. It almost falls on the Queens side, kept up. Now's Lang again, rejected. And that's Hayes getting full credit of the block. I've said this the entire time. It's been a battle between number 2 and number 2. Lang's got 8 kills. Hayes has 8 as well. 3-2 Royals lead. Lang goes to the other side. Perfect placement. Getting it to fall, ties it up at 3-3. Lang has 9 kills now, but also 8 errors. Hit percentage of 3.1%, but he does have 3 blocks on the day as well. Goes out on the Merrimack service error. 4-3. Royals lead. Kept up by the Royals. Brinkman puts it out. Point for the Warriors, all tied up 4-4 even. Brinkman probably having the best all-around game for the Royals. 8 kills, only 4 errors, hitting .250. Side out for the Royals, 5-4. Hayes with the serve. Here's Lang. Poked back over by Murphy. Big swing. Xander Thez gets the point, 5-5. It's really been very even as this game has gone on. That second set won by the Royals, who have now won 2 straight, was a little more one-sided, but the first and third, as well as this fourth set so far, have been just back and forth the whole way. As you just saw there, Royals now taking the lead 6-5. Brian Schwob, only 1 kill, but 9 digs and 21 assists. Doing his job as the team's main setter, poked up by Mulkey. Merrimack returns. DeWurst, tipped over, a miscommunication. Schwob tried to poke it for someone else, no one there, tied up 6-6. And now, right back, they're calling, I believe, a net violation against Merrimack as Bashford and Mulkey met at the net. Royals take the point 7-6. They have a 2-1 lead in the sets. Now a point for the Warriors given right back. And just tied up again like it has been. It was a service error against Schwob. That gives Merrimack the point. Before that, an attack error by Carson Bashford, not a net violation. Kept up, far side for DeWurst. It touches right in front. We see here, 8-7 the lead for Merrimack. Bashford back to serve. He had 11 assists against Penn State earlier this season. Bashford gets the ace. That's the 8th ace of the game for Merrimack. A 2-point lead for the Warriors. Kept up by Letao. Pushed back. Hayes gets a piece of it, but it goes out. Merrimack takes a 3-point lead. Brinkman on the other side. He snaps the scoring run for Merrimack. It was up to 4. Royals only trail by 2. 10-8, Brinkman still producing now with 9 kills. Lang. Ball falls in the Royals' favor once again. They have 9, trail by 1. Here's the serve, it's touched by Kyle Standage, giving Brinkman the ace. Brinkman on a roll and still serving. Gets another one over. DeWurst returns, and it's sent back down the block between Littell and Mulkey. gets the point for Queens, and now they take the lead. It's 11-10. The first team to 15 has won 2 of the 3 sets so far. Merrimack got to 15 first the last time, and Queens was able to get ahead. A little intermission to tie his shoe. I'd say he deserves it. He's got 9 kills and 3 aces. Might have to update those stats as the numbers just keep popping up. And that actually might be his 5th ace. And a much needed timeout for the visitors. 13-10. The Royals are leading. They take this set. They win the match. But stick with us. We'll be right back. Started back up, 13-10, and the Royals starting it off right with another point, 14-10. As I said, they go to 15. We get another break, 7-0 scoring run for Queens. Brinkman still leading the way from the service area. DeWurst blocked at the net. Possession continues. Lang rejected once again. And that falls, making it 15-10. It looks like we're going to stay right here as that timeout was taken just before they hit 15. And Brinkman hits the net. The 8-0 scoring run for Queens has been snapped. DeWurst back to serve, the junior from Fallbrook, California. Had 15 digs against Barton, 6 digs against Harvard. Got none today. Royals get another one on the board, 16-11. Mulkey has had some success serving the ball today. Standage keeps it alive after a dangerous pass. And Hayes lays down the hammer, gets the kill. That ties him up with Brinkman, giving him 9. Merrimack now up to 104 attacks. Queens just at 80. But 33 kills for the Warriors, 32 for the Royals. Last touched by Queens, point Merrimack, 17-12. 17-12, Queens leading 2-1. First set went to Merrimack, picking it up on the road. Definitely an impressive outing, no matter what you say from Merrimack. You know, this is the first season as a program. A lot of freshmen, 9 of them on the roster, and a lot of them play. The names I've been saying this entire time: Zyshawn Lang, Carson Bashford, Logan Whitaker, Kyle Standage, they're all freshmen. So there's no telling where this program can go when it's just in year 1 right now. Merrimack gets the point, making it 17-13. Here's the serve from Anthony Clapp, the lone sophomore on the team. Misses the serve. And him and Matthew Moats will, well, what we thought was switch out, but Moats is actually back on the side. Number 9, Xander Thays. Service error going against the Royals, 18-14. The serve from Kyle Wagner, another freshman. Sent over by Murphy. Whitaker, other side. They give the point to Merrimack. From the back, that's Littau. 19-15. Royals lead. Littau gets the kill, making it 8 for him, 9 for Brinkman, 9 for Hayes. No one in double digits just yet. Lang has 10. DeWurst with 11 leading the way. He's hitting well, 250 hit percentage. Now going back, Thez. Ball sent back by the Royals, 20-15, only 5 more for Queens to finish it up. Hayes with the serve. Goes over, picked up by DeWurst. Whitaker, far side, poked down, and a few dives, but just not in time. 4-point lead remains for Queens. Logan Whitaker with the serve. And there he is, Jack Brinkman. Gets his 10th kill of the match. Makes it 21-16. And here is Michael Sasha. He's come in late in almost every set to serve. Kept in by Stanich. DeWurst goes over. Hayes sets it up. Schwab to Brinkman. Whitaker keeps it going. DeWurst right back, keeps it in. 21-17. Give him 12 kills on the day. One of the only veterans on this Merrimack team, but makes himself known, Miles DeWurst. Official says he didn't wait. Xander Thez, a senior from Gilbert, Arizona. He's a transfer from Park University. Apologizes and takes it back. Goes long, makes it 22-17. 3 more points for the Royals. Can they finish it out? Get their second win of the season and advance to 500. Make it a 2-2 season, a good reset before they play Hawaii on Wednesday. Blocked in front, last touched by the Royals. It's going to be a point for Merrimack, 18-22, 4-point lead. Deshaun Lang comes back in. Carson Bashford to serve. The set, Brinkman goes on the far side and is rejected by DeWurst. Should give him a 4th block of the match. Tied with team leading Matthew Moats, who also has 4. And another rejection. Looks like that one is coming from Zyshawn Lang. Popped up, Brinkman. DeWurst. Now set up, Brinkman again, sent back by Merrimack. But it goes out of play. Warriors trail by 3, 23-20. And it's gonna be a coach's challenge. On that last call, there was some confusion of who should have gotten that point. Officials will take a look at the replay for a review. Let's take a look at the Royals' future schedule. Like I said, on Wednesday at 7 p.m., they have Hawaii. That's the 25th on ESPN Plus right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Then they go to Ball State in Muncie, Indiana, and then Purdue, Fort Wayne in Fort Wayne, Indiana. That's also on ESPN Plus. The point stays with the Royals. Makes it 23-20. Brinkman with the serve. Standage receives. Sent back. Number 13, Matthew Moats, makes it a 2-point set, 23-21. After this, Merrimack heads back home, but against Central State University, where Zayshawn Lang and Ray Lewis, head coach of Merrimack, came from last year. DeWurst with the serve, bounces out, and we got a close one, 23-22. It looks like Queens might slowly close things out, but Jeremy Price needs to talk to his guys. It's tight late in the 4th set, 23-22. Don't go anywhere. We got more coming up next. Welcome back. A 1-point set. Queens is up 2-1. If they win, get to 25, they take the match. Merrimack is on a run though. Sent right back down, and the Warriors take advantage. Tie it up 23-23. DeWurst is still serving. Not the situation Queens wanted to be in. They wanted a quick closeout, and it seems like that was what they were gonna get. But now, battling back and forth, poked over. They're giving the point to the Royals. It's set point, 24-23. Riley Mulkey back to serve. If Queens can get this, they'll officially get their second win of the year. It would be a really good mood booster going into Hawaii. Mulkey on the serve. Standage keeps it in. Sets up for Moats. Moats lays it down, ties things up 24-24. It's win by 2. Jack Brinkman, 11 kills, 6 errors, leading the way for Queens, and Miles DeWurst, 13 kills, 4 errors. That up. There's Daniel Latau, who really has led the way most of the time. And here is another timeout. 24-25. Now it's flipped. Merrimack takes the lead. See how Queens responds after this break. Here's the serve from Moats. He sends it long, 25-25. Getting some extra volleyball here today. The Royals need 2 straight points. Off the top of the net. Sent back over, a nice touch from Xander Thies. Set point for Merrimack. And it's out once again. The serves have been Merrimack's undoing. If they could just keep the service errors down, 2 of these sets are probably winnable at that point. But now allowing Queens to get back in it. 26-26. And an ace, a clutch ace from Hayes to make it 27-26. And we're gonna take another timeout. Winner needs to win by 2, 27-26. Don't go anywhere. We could have a thrilling ending coming up next. Set point 27-26. Queens leading. They get the point. They win the match. They're to 500. Hayes takes it. A great dive from DeHurst. Whitaker blocked. It's still up. Sent back. There's Thies, and he gets another point. 27-27. The fourth set never ending so far. Logan Whitaker back to serve. 11 kills versus Barton. And Merrimack's first career win. And once again, the service errors are the problem. 28-27. Merrimack giving Queens opportunities to win. Will they take advantage of any? Murphy serving. Bashford to DeWurst. Kept up, still alive. Brinkman rejected by Thies to tie it up at 28-28. Merrimack just keeps coming back. Now the question, can Thies get a clean serve off to the other side? He can. Hayes keeps it up. Brinkman. Thies with a good response. Kept up again by Hayes. The towel was blocked. Hasn't had too many chances, but Brinkman has, and he puts it away. 29-28. Set was originally supposed to end at 25, but you got to win by 2. Set point for the Royals. Serving. Brian Schwob goes off the top of the net, and now it's Queens making the errors at the serve. 29-29. Merrimack ties it up. Bashford. Once again, back to serve. Schwab. Littau. He's led the way most of this season for Queens, at least on offense, but today it's Brinkman, and Littau just hasn't had much success. 0% hit percentage, probably just dropped down into negatives. Set point for Merrimack. Brinkman. Sent over, kept up by Littau. Schwob gives it back to Littau. DeWurst. Bashford to Lang. DeWurst again, kept up. Jordan to Littau. Kept up by Littau as we go back and forth. Both these teams, no one wants to give up a point. They're staying with it. Brinkman blocked and down. Merrimack takes the set and stays alive. 31-29. They're asking for captains to go to the scorer's table. As now they will go to what should be a 5th set. We're gonna take a break. 5th set usually just to 21, 2:27 until we start that 5th set. All tied up 2-2. Stick with us, we'll be right back. All right, the fourth set stats. Merrimack with a huge comeback, 44 kills to Queens 38, 125 attacks, 30 digs, 12 blocks, and 9 service aces, 11 for Queens, 13 blocks, leading in both those categories. 39 digs leading there as well, attacks 103 and 38 kills. So kills and attack is where Merrimack is winning in this one. Tied up 2-2. We're starting the fifth set. It's the final set. And starting it off is Brian Schwob. DeWurst comes right back. Jordan keeps it up. Brinkman was there, but it drops into the stands. 1-0 Merrimack. Bashford back to serve. Sent out. Merrimack takes the 2-0 lead. Bashford with 41 assists today. His career high is 48. He got that against Barton in their last outing. Only needs 7 more to tie. Bashford off the top of the net, drops it down. 2-1. Now Royals serve. Brinkman is gonna be on it. It's been a long battle for the Royals. Both these teams have gotten swept in a few of their opening games. Queens played 4 sets against their last win. The losses coming to North Greenville and LIU. That win coming against Lees-McRae. Merrimack was swept in the first 3 games and then beat Barton. That win came in 4 sets as well. And excuse me, a correction there. The Lees-McRae win was a sweep for Queens, so 3 sets, but they did play 4 against LIU as we get a coach's challenge on that last Merrimack point. They're questioning if it counts. Right now, the score is at 3-2. One of the veterans, Miles DeWurst, coming over to talk to one of the officials. Get some clarification. One of the few upperclassmen on this team. Led the team in kills against Penn State with 5. Led the team in digs against Barton with 15, and then led the team in digs again against Harvard with 6. Coach's challenge goes in favor of Merrimack, 3-2. The score will stay. Pushed over by Mulkey, still on the Queens side. Here's Hayes. Off Merrimack. And out, making it 3-3 Royals. Mulkey with the serve. Here's Lang. Hayes hitting it back into play. Sent back, Murphy, 6'8" body in the middle, definitely helps getting hands on it, but right there, Merrimack pulls through, adds on a point. Matthew Moats, freshman with a ton of potential, as today he's got 6 kills, 2 service aces, and 6 blocks. Most blocks on the Merrimack team and in this game. Well, at least tied with Riley Mulkey, who also has 6. Fletcher Murphy trails him with 5. Tied up 4-4. And there's these. Bashford sets up for DeWurst. That gets away from Brinkman and Littau. Lead reclaimed by Merrimack. All tied up 2-2. Whoever wins this set finally wins the match. Here's Hayes. 11 kills on the day for him. Whitaker. Good dig from Hayes. Brinkman with a soft touch over the net. Bashford sets up for Whitaker. Queens wants a call but doesn't get it. Off the top. Now Whitaker goes out. Point for the Royals, makes it 6-5. And it looks like there's going to be another review of that play. There was a lot of talking from Queens and their bench. We'll keep you updated on what the call is or what might have gone down. Right now, Merrimack with 47 kills. Queens just with 39. Merrimack 9 aces and 12 for Queens. The play stands as it was. It's 6-5 in favor of Queens. Good dig from the Warriors. Jordan now set up for Brinkman. Gets rejected in the combo of Thies and Bashford. Tied up 6-6. Schwob on the other side to Brinkman. He had a fantastic 4th set. Need to keep it going to get Queens the win. Littau, he struggled today. Lang over to DeWurst. Set up Brinkman again. Good defense by Standage. And finally, Merrimack gets it to fall 7-6. Warriors take the lead, and this has been a fight. If you haven't been here the whole way, it was 25-22 in that first set in favor of Merrimack. Queens 25-16, then 25-20 in sets 2 and 3, and a 31-29 dogfight in the 4th set to tie it up here. And now 7-7, Queens, Merrimack in the 5th set. Two teams that have played very good competition have more very good competition left on the schedule. We've mentioned it before Hawaii and the Royals here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Hawaii, the #1 ranked men's volleyball team in the country. And they give the point to Queens 8-7. And the teams are going to swap sides. Sets tied at 2-2. And it should be a quick break, so we're going to stay right here. Both teams positive hit percentage now. Merrimack hitting 136% or 13.6%. Queens hitting 127, 12.7%. They'll get a quick break, and just for the next 50 seconds, right now, Miles DeWerst, 16 kills, just 4 errors, hitting 293. It was Zayshawn Lang the entire time. He's still got 10 kills, 9 errors, playing very well. But DeWerst, the junior, took it over late. Jack Brinkman, the same thing. Brinkman, a senior from Powell, Ohio, transferring to Queens from Urbana. Had a great game, 13 kills, 7 aces of Queens, 12 total. He's got 4 digs and 3 blocks. Good all-around game for him. Right now, 8-7. Waiting for Merrimack to come back on to the court to resume play. Murphy back to serve for the Royals. The big 6'8" middle hitter. The final set is to 15, just to clarify. So that's why they switched early in. Is now 8-8. Merrimack ties things back up. Thies back to serve. He's had a good game as well. And he came up in some clutch moments, especially in that 4th set, getting a block to get set point for Merrimack to eventually win it. Hayes returns it back to Mulkey. Sent back down. Schwob gets the point. 9-8. Royals lead. And it's a lot like that last set. Back and forth, back and forth. But eventually the Royals did pull away until Merrimack stormed back in and took away the win. And that goes out. Just too much on it from Schwob. Nine. Tied up again. Keeps going back and forth. Bashford with the serve. Brinkman thought it might have been in. They're really saying it is, but they give the point to Merrimack. Down by 1, 10-9. And then too little on that one for Bashford. Ties it up again. 10 even. Brinkman. The serve. Merrimack on the attack. Goes, and they call it in. They're given a point. They gave the point to Merrimack. But they're looking, Coach Price has looked at his team. They're all saying it was in. No challenge on the floor right now. And there won't be one. Merrimack in the lead, 11-10 as Riley Mulkey gets the point and goes back to serve. He's got 6 kills on the day. And now a swing from number 5, Logan Whitaker. Results in a 1-point lead for Merrimack, 12-11. Bashford serves. Littau. Well defended by Bashford. Brings the other way. Murphy bounces it off the hands of Bashford, and now 12-12 tied up. Littau will be back to serve. He makes his way over. Merrimack has played very well under pressure considering how young their team is. And there's Thies, one of the few non-freshmen on the floor right now, the senior, transfer from Park University. He lays it down as Lang will check out. Coach Lewis wants a safer server. Kyle Wagner comes in. Gets over, Jordan. Now back, dunked over by Hayes. As a yellow card is pulled. People didn't like that call. Right now 13-13 as the captains talk things out. It looks like that card was shown because of the way Hayes reacted after the kill. We can't hear everything on the court either, so we don't know if any words were said that the refs might have heard. Can't confirm any of that, but a card was shown by the official on the net. So now 14-13, Merrimack leads. It's set point because it's only to 15. We're 14-13. The Royals need to take a timeout, and we'll take a break as well. Don't go anywhere. (14-13), the Royals trail by 1. It's the 5th and final set. It's set point. Final sets to 15. Merrimack. Ball in the hand of Whitaker. Goes out, but they give the point to Merrimack. They say it's an ace, and if it is, it's a game winner. And there is a little bit confusion. We're going to clear everything up, but it should be a Merrimack win if that was in. But they're going to review it. They're going to review the final play. We'll find out if we have more to go or if Merrimack is going to win. Get their second ever win in program history. As I've said back and forth this whole game, it's been even. First set was 25-22 for Merrimack. Second and third went to Queens. The second one, 25-16. Third, 25-20. Then the fourth set, 31-29. It had to go a little longer. They couldn't decide. Queens had a good lead going into end of that, but Merrimack battled back behind their vets, Thies and Dewhurst. And live stats, where you can track what the NCAA stats are. It says 14-14, but here's the call. The point does go to Merrimack, and that will be the match. It's 5-3, and now these coaches are getting into it. These coaches, that's the assistant coach, Kyle Grammett, for Queens, and the head coach, Ray Lewis, jawing at each other. There's Ray Lewis and Jeremy Price in the middle talking things out. And now finally we'll get the handshakes. As it was a heated game, these two teams, it's not like they meet a lot, but Merrimack wins. We'll take a look at the final stats. 53-45 kills, 145 attacks to 126. So Queens still, what seems like, had a better percentage. Diggs 48-39. Queens had the upper hand there, tied up in blocks at 13, and aces in favor of the Royals, 12-9. But they don't come out on top in this one. Merrimack gets their second win in program history. Queens falls to 1-3. 2-3 for Merrimack, but that'll be all we have from here on Queens Sports Network. I'm Nick Kloss for our camera guy, Keelan Pilon, and Marie Zamora, our technical director and director. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your Sunday.